right back, Charlie.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Man. Come on.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Man. Come on.
There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like. There's always just that active and that defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian. Man. Come on.
Thank you very much, Ian. Right, I can take it from here. People deluded, I'm back again. First things first, I appreciate all of you lot tuned in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you lot are in this world. It's Premier League stuff, people. It's Premier League watch along. It's Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur. Again, it's a top six clash. As an Arsenal fan, I wish both could lose. If someone has to win, then obviously Man United, because I'll never support Spurs. But yeah, wherever the top six can meet each other and drop points, so a draw is perfect. It's, you know, is perfect. It's the Jose Mourinho derby. I can't lie, it goes either way, as they say and whatnot. Please smash the like button and continue to get your talking points in. We're 12 minutes away from kickoff. It's on Amazon Prime if you've got that, people. So yeah, it is what it is, man. What are you lot saying in the comments? Liverpool winning 1-0. Nunes header to Miskas assist. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter, man. I love this match. Whoever gets smoked is happy. Get smoked is happy days. I hear that. I think this will be a snooze fest. A lot of people are saying they expect it to be a snooze fest and they're not expecting too much from this game and things like that. And, you know, you're not alone. You know, United struggle to break down low blocks. That's what Conte is probably going to deploy. But saying that, Old Trafford is a big pitch. Surely you've got to assert yourself. I think the midfield battle will be key and crucial for both teams. I must admit, obviously, I thought for McTominay would start with Casemiro just to combat the somewhat dynamism. And to be fair, Bissouma's starting. He's clearly shown Conte why he deserves to start and whatnot. So it should be an interesting game. I mean, Bruno Fernandes has been talking bossy before the game. He said, I want to score more goals. I want to assist more. Class is permanent. You have it or you don't. And I don't think he's wrong with that statement. But what is he referring to? If my work rate is there, I'm pretty sure I'll get my goals and assists. The main thing is winning games. If we do that, I'll be happy. Boy. So, yeah. Is what it is. You know, Bruno Fernandes is struggling at the moment. And he actually spoke about how the toughest moment of his career was being by himself in Italy and not playing through the Nese. So he said, this isn't the toughest. This has to be second toughest though, hasn't it, people? Evening, Livia. Hope you're doing well and safe. Mervin, one love. Hopefully draw, but feel like Spud's going to steal it somehow. I hear it, man. You know, Harry Kane, penalty anytime. Son, counter-attack. It is what it is, man. Like one of you said, again, whoever loses is banter, innit, really? We're still top of the league, so it don't really concern us. You know, the ones there, Arsenal fans, we have to enjoy it while we're here, people. But yeah, can't lie, I thought Ronaldo might start. I know he got rubbed out, or United got rubbed out in the last game, and I know it makes no sense for Ronaldo to start. I just woke up with a funny feeling. That's why it paused. That's why he's in the thumbnail. Clearly, it didn't bang. So yeah, man. Let's make sure all the Twitch and YouTube stuff is all fine and proper. Big up me for doing the lineup and all that stuff before as well. Should be a good game of football. I hope. I assume we'll have to see in 10 minutes, won't we, people? So, yeah. All right. Everything appears cool on YouTube. Predictions for the game. 2-1 each way. As a neutral, I would like to see goals. I would like to see a crazy game, but I don't think we're going to see that. I do somewhat agree with you lot, but it could be one of them games where there's too much tactics involved. Football gods just throw it out the window. I would like an early goal as a neutral. Early goal makes it interesting because, again, tactics are kind of gone out the window. It'd be interesting to see Man United score first because Conte and Spurs will be forced to be a bit more positive. If Spurs lose, I mean, you know, if United take the if United concede the first goal, then they're gonna have to dominate the Old Trafford pitch and they're gonna have to pull forward. So yeah, man. The real question is, what is the best result for us? A draw. in my opinion. I'd rather Spurs lose, but a draw. Or someone lose or draw in it. Well, that has to happen anyways, but it all depends, man. Both of them are going to be nearer the top 6. You know, Conte's stubborn and he won't go away. And Spurs probably at the moment, in terms of kind of knowing what you might get over a set of fixtures, Spurs probably have a bit more consistency in that regards. But anytime a draw would be perfect, man. And that goes for any top 6 game that doesn't include Arsenal. You know, away from this, you hope both teams lose as much as possible. And I'm sure fans think the same with Arsenal. Again, we're all probably going to be in and amongst fighting for top 4. There is about to be an 11th game played, but there's only been 10 games that have been played this season. There's still 84 odd points up for debate, allegedly, where Arsenal are concerned. So, there's still 28 games. The maths is crazy. I put Salah in my FPL team now. He's playing like Dwight. Now he's playing like McNeil. To be fair, he got to go. What's he talking about? He's not got it. That's harsh. West Ham letting Thiago run things. Crazy. It's all on Amazon Prime, man. I thought that one of them would have been on BT. I was going to try to watch 2 at the same time. Didn't bang again. So we shall have to see what today is saying. Let me get a sweet, man. After this, I need to go and buy dental floss, man. What's that trapped in my front teeth, man? It's bugging me out. Like food or something, man. It's peeing me off, people. I can't lie, man. I'm struggling still. I mean, I'm talking properly, but still. So, yeah, man, as you can see where the lineups are concerned, De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Fred, Fernandez, Anthony, Rashford, Sancho for the visit inside Tottenham Hotshite. Spurs, apologies, I had to do it one time, people. Hugo Lloris, Doherty, Davies, Dyer, Romero, Perisic, Højbjerg, Basuma, Bentancur, Kane, and Son. So, can't really say where Spurs are concerned that there's any surprises as a neutral. Probably Basuma starting just because he hasn't done that too many times since he's joined Spurs. Where United are concerned, if I'd say anything surprised me, I'd say Fred starting instead of McTominay. But again, the gaffer's probably giving him, because from what I only saw the highlights, but from what they're saying, you know, Fred in his last game put on a stinker, but you play well today, you're a hero, and as good as your last game, sort of thing. But yeah, I wouldn't say there's too many surprises, one apiece. So yeah, man. Liverpool might actually become a problem. You know, the table's quite tight with the top 6. Top 4 ain't anywhere guaranteed. We Arsenal fans need to calm down. Amen. 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 Just need to take every game as it comes, fella. And see where we're at with that, man. If I'm completely honest with you. So yeah, man, one shall have to see. In terms of kickoff, it's not too long away, man. Liverpool winning 1-0. In fact, on that, what are the other Premier League results, man? Premier League. Southampton are beating Bournemouth for 0-0. Liverpool winning 1-0 against West Ham. It's still currently 0-0 between Brentford and Chelsea. Newcastle are winning 1-0 against Everton. Who scored for Newcastle? Almiron. You know, surely there's got to be pressure on Lampard, like with Gerrard now. Pardon me. Obviously, Man United, Tottenham kicks off at 8:15. And relations to Arsenal City, it was obviously meant to be today, but postponed. Right, that'd have been a mad day for sport, innit? Pardon me. Guess they'll save that for the T. Well, in fact, apparently Amazon Prime announced they'll be doing that. Yeah, I saw that highlight, man. I thought that was the goal Nunes scored at first. Looks like it's all coming to. Well, I don't even know the word, but it's just all coming to plan really for Darwin Nunes in terms of goal scoring potentially now. 5 minutes away from kickoff, folks. Make sure everything is 30. Yes, it is. So yeah, let me make sure I've got this on as well. Nothing bad happens. Watch live. Turn off the commentary. Allow me, man. Don't show me this again. You gonna play? You were just playing, or am I gonna have to use this? Like, all right. You lot do your thing. 1 second, people. I need to put the charger in this as well, or we're gonna be in problems. Where is it from? There it is. Sorry, folks. There we have it. Took my charger downstairs and almost didn't find the box. I'll pull it in. But we're back. Here we have it. Now, yeah, as I said, Man United, Spurs. Hopefully, it's a good game of football for us neutrals, man. Let's see what this is saying, really. Oh, YouTube, what are you telling me? Fair enough. Again, both sets of 11s are out doing the pre-Premier League, rituals and all of those things. See what happens here. Should be a good game of football. I'm just trying my best to think positive, people, because if it turns dead. Hello, Deluded. Unfortunately, I predict a boring Conte 1-0. Firmino is facilitating Nunes while allowing Nunes to play better. Who do you think will be the most dominant this match? Possession stats probably go to Spurs, just because they're more likely to play backwards passes. It all depends, man. United are at home. They're going to have to set the tempo. I'm not being funny, but, you've got Bruno out there. You've got Casemiro out there. You've got guys that are very experienced, Again, you disappointed the fans against Newcastle. You have to get back. For Spurs, obviously, since they played Arsenal, they've been putting some wins together, and I'm sure they're not going to want it to stop. And you need to be able to, for both teams, as an Arsenal fan, we don't take too many points at Old Trafford, but you need to be able to win away from home, and you need to try and defeat your top 6 rivals where you can. Sorry, people, I had to draw for one of these dental products. There we have it. Thank you. Sorry, people, I'm kind of back. I think there's a little piece out. I'll deal with the rest after, but oh my days. Yeah, all right. Good evening, Graham. Will Sancho have a good game? He needs a big performance for some time. Now's the time to start, innit? Just got off the psychiatric ward today after attempting to commit suicide last week. Help is always out there. If you ever need it, never be afraid to get. Andrew, first things first, man. Big up yourself because you're obviously stronger than people, because you're here for a reason. Sorry I have to hear about that. Hopefully, you're doing better now and you're thinking of many reasons to want to live, man. So shout yourself, Andrew, man. If you ever need to talk like you said, man, hit up the relevant party. Shout Andrew, man. Where Ten Hag is concerned and Conte, they look best of friends now. I'm not sure if they'll be that welcoming to each other when the game kicks off. Let's see what they're saying. Appreciative to have you lot tuned in, people. Oh, why have I got the same tab open? Crazy. So yeah, man. Boy, let's see what happens. In fact, these lot do not pay me to sponsor their products, so we're ripping off their label. No one's there. Nice ass fruit punch as well, people. Looks like Man United will kick off. Don't let me lie to you. Let me verify that, folks. Don't know, to be fair. Spurs, actually. I lied to you lot. And it looks like Basuma will take it. So, yeah, man. Smash the like button if you haven't. Kickoff is in a few secs, people. Basuma making the most of starting the game for Spurs, isn't it, under Conte? Or maybe this is some bookie tactic they've been working on in pre-season or the season so far. Anyways, we'll deal with that when the time comes. But where this game's concerned, it's literally just kicked off. Tottenham Hotspur against United, Manchester United against Tottenham Hotspur. It's a top 6 clash. Hopefully, it's not a stinker, man. Spare a thought for, I ain't got much time for the rival fans, but, all the fans there, they're all probably 9-to-5ers and whatnot. Spare a thought for the fans that have made the midweek trip wherever they've come from, man. They deserve entertainment. De Gea, he's found Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's in possession, people. What happened to Malanza? Is he injured or something? Luke Shaw plays the ball forward. Strong header by Romero, innit? A good introduction to the game from him on Jadon Sancho. Serious header. Anywho, people, Lisandro Martin has been a good addition. And as I was having this conversation, there's not been too many consistent Eredivisie dons, and Lisandro looks like he's going to be one. Play's been switched. It's back here with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's gone home and he's found Lisandro Martinez. He looks like he's going to bring De Gea into touch, and he does. He's got the lot to his right, De Gea, and he finds him. Oh, his touch weren't the best. I mean, United switch play again. Fullback FC, isn't it? United looking to hold on to the ball so far. But then again, this could be a consequence of a Conte side, forcing them sideways and backwards and things like that. And when they try to step forward, as you see, they lose it. Spurs in possession. First time we can see Son. Gives it to Bentacle. Bentacle goes home to his fellow South American in Romero. Romero plays it forward. Who's he found? The camera angle's not kind there. Son again. Son Heung-min swings his left peg at it. Yeah, I don't think that'll be in his highlight reel, and he's giving it back to Man United. Pardon me, Casemiro. Trust. Big up Andrew, man. Nothing but good health. The Spurs bus is being parked as we speak. I would have Conte over Ten Hag at Arsenal. Only if we're winning stuff. That's the only reason I'll put up with the Conte ball, man. But it's a bit meaty still. Anyway, Spurs are in possession down this right-hand side. Can the ball be played in? It is. Lissandro sends it back where it comes from. Oh, that's a poor touch. And it's a bit of a mix-up from Man United's players. Son obviously is dispossessed. And it's given away again. Who is that? Casemiro, what's going on there? Oh, it might have been Jadon Sancho. It was Jadon saying, man, this camera angle on Amazon on my laptop is not kind at all. Van Dijk scruffed the penalty spot before Bowen missed. Dark arts. That's elite stuff. Maybe they tried to run Bowen better than Saka. I'll never forget that. That was meaty. Hugo Lloris. When the Spurs, not that Hugo Lloris is a bad player or anything, but when are they going to look for a long-term keeper? He's not going to be there forever again. If they want a carbon copy or a young carbon copy, apologies, Bracy, they should get Millier. Can't lie. And that's the thing about Man United. When they go forward, their plays just breaking down. But Fred's found Anthony. I mean, Anthony loves scoring against the top teams. He hasn't quite done it there. Crazy. West Ham just missed a penalty. Yeah, man. Who gave away the penalty? Was it Van Dijk? And he made up for it via what he did. They're a lot in possession for Man United. Man United in the opposition's area. Oh, the lot's probably just showed why he's a fullback there. And he's it's good. I mean, it's good intent from Man United, but yeah, he's not paid to score goals, and he's shown why in it. Skied the left-footed effort into the stands. Joe Gomez gave away the penalty. Was it a VAR thing, or was it you actually did that? If you've got a link, share it up, people. I'm watching on Amazon Prime. Tottenham Hotspur in possession. Oh, it looked like Harry Kane was fouled there by Lissandro. Ref don't agree. Højbjerg skips past Bruno Fernandes. Doherty did not want it. He went all the way, but he instructed Bentacle to play it backwards. Anyways, Eric Dyer, Basuma, Dyer, Bentacle, forward. Good passage of play here by Spurs, to be fair. Yeah, if you got Amazon Prime, pre that, man. Oh, Spurs draw the first blood. I mean, only Bentacle will be able to tell you if he's tried to go for goal or square that, but it's a good passage of play, as I said, from Tottenham Hotspur. And let's see that again before I carry on, people. Good passage of play. I don't know if he's tried to cross that and he thinks someone's going to run with him or he's gone for goal, but it's whistled just wide of De Gea's post. First, should I say big chance? First decent highlighted moment. That's probably going to be a match of the day. Goes to Tottenham Hotspur, the visitors. Oh, I don't know if Bruno's offside there, but Luke Shaw's played him. I don't think he was offside, but the ref played on and he was fouled. You know, it looks like the offside flag eventually did come up. If you're a Middlesbrough fan, you're losing 1-0 to Wigan, Sky Sports said. Don't know why I kept you updated with that. Oh, I don't know, you know. I don't know if Bruno's offside there. Pardon me. I'm not too sure if I agree watching it again with the monitor. Anyways, ref has played on, so it doesn't matter, I guess, people. Tottenham Hotspurs, Hugo Lloris once again in possession. Perisic wins the header. It's gone out of play, don't it? Be a Man United throwing on this right-hand side. Yeah, this is smelling of a draw, innit? I'll change it, man. 1-0 each way. It's going to be a stinker, surely. De Gea, ooh. Casemiro got him out of trouble there. Finds Varane. Oh, that's a good dummy by Bruno Fernandes. Plays Fred. That's a good passage of play. United could be in here. Fantastic tackle by Romero. Anthony's tried to go for goal. Oh, and Lloris couldn't hold it. Oh, that was a crazy moment from everybody. Good passage of play from Man United. Varane. Bruno Fernandes dummies it. Completely does Bentacle. It's fallen to Fred. Fred's maybe got stage fright. He's paused for a bit and he's played it in. And it's a good tackle, but the follow-up effort, Anthony's clock, Hugo Lloris is off his line. Looking again at that, people, it looks like it hit the head of Dyer, or it just looks like Lloris is bugging. Anyways, the corner's been taken short. Fred, he shoots. It's a good effort. It's another corner to Man United. It's a very good effort by Fred, and make no mistake, it's an equally as good save by Hugo Lloris. Quality save. Punch is over. That's a goal of the season contender if it goes in. Fred, who, based on what United fans are saying, needs a reaction today after not the best of performances from what you lot are saying against Newcastle. Bruno Fernandes to take the corner kick, people. We got Marcel in the cut. He's saying, big save from Alisson. That was never a pen anyway, my goalkeeper. No one answered me. What was it? One where VAR called it back? Or, I don't know. Casemiro's headed this over. But positive start for United. Positive start for Spurs, I feel. I think if I'm a United fan or if I was Ten Hag, I'd want us to assert ourselves on this football pitch a bit better. Spurs once again in possession. Romero's gone long and like Spurs can't get out their half now. It's here with Fred. Fred's tried to break the lines. It hasn't banged. Jadon Sancho, he's been a bit quiet in this opening 7 minutes, isn't it? Quality player, though. Martinez. Ushered back to De Gea, and again, you know, Spurs will use this as an opportunity to get further up the pitch on their opponents. De Gea's gone long. It's a poor kick, but it's equally a poor touch from Man United players, and that's good play. How West Ham playing? Not, I don't have a clue. Soft penalty on Bowen. Eric Dyer. I mean, would it kill you? Would it kill Spurs' midfielders apart from Bentancur to show for it? Spurs' football is smelly, fam. And gets results done. To be fair, Son's done a little dummy thing of his own. He's played Højbjerg. Højbjerg's not played it in front of Perisic. Perisic has a lot to do. Can he skip past a lot? He cuts in. He delivers. Martinez clears. Back here with Højbjerg. Basuma. Højbjerg. Backwards again. Davies. Basuma. Forward. Finds Bentancur. Spurs looking to play some silky passes. Bentancur. Just when it looked like one touch too many, it was. Anthony wins it. Perisic doesn't get to complete his nutmeg, and United could counter-attack here. It's here with Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho needs to hold it. Does well. Finds Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. Finds his club and country teammate, Diego Dalot. He goes back to Bruno. Wish they showed Premier League games on Prime more, to be honest. Same. Definitely the 3 o'clock games. It'd make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? But unfortunately, that's not how the cookie's going to crumble. Spurs having some defending to do. Man United in possession. I mean, Spurs have forced them back quite a few times today. That's the whole point of the structure, I guess. Dalot, Anthony. Need to get him and Sancho involved, but they need to stop hugging the touchline. Anthony, again, you see? Get them involved. They make things happen. He's got a thing for scoring against the top 6 clubs, and he wasn't far off there. Let's see what happened on the replay. Has the keeper saved it? It was wrapped. On another day, that probably bends in. Nah, Hugo Lloris doesn't touch it. It clips the outside the post. Going off target anyways. But positive. Spurs goal kick. Lloris plays it short to Dyer. Dyer to Romero. Romero to Basuma. Oh, Basuma gets away with it there, does he? Oh, he's a lucky boy there. Lucky boy. Wanted a million years to bring the ball under control. I think the ref's giving him a free kick, but boy, one of the only starts Conte's given you would have been the only one recently if that led to a goal. Perisic finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane doesn't know he's on his team, plays it out for a United throw-in. Big up Arsenal's women. They're winning 2-0 against Lyon. Shout yourself, Josh. Ronaldo on the bench, crazy. Perisic. That'll be lit. Perisic, throw in. Varane sends it back where it comes from. Anthony keeps it alive. Højbjerg. Perisic. Good strength by him, not enough. Ooh, Dalot and Varane doing a madness. Is this League 2 or the Prem? Finally, it's on the floor again. Anthony. Can't find a teammate. Basuma. goes home. Well, yeah, man. As I said, 1-0 each way, man. For me personally, this isn't looking like the team, people. This is looking a bit meaty. Hugo Lloris, Romero, Davies going to the World Cup with Wales, provided he gets there, which is probably likely. Dyer. Oh, Spurs don't want to break lines, man. They want to do it on occasion. Harry Kane. Oh, Harry Kane. Almost, that's a hospital pass. And Spurs' Højbjerg he actually picks out a good pass to Doherty. Kane and Basuma with some bookie passes. Don't know what Doherty was doing there. Very sloppy from both teams at times, giving the ball away. Spurs could have an attack here. They've countered attack. Harry Kane probably picks the wrong option, but he finds a tricky player in Perisic. Perisic against the lot. Step overs. He sends him shot. Oh, the lot does well. It's one touch too many by Perisic. Goes out of play. Thinking, why doesn't he do what we've seen Perisic do? Just cutting off that left, wrap his right foot around it. Wanted to go down the channel, didn't really bang there. And he just ushered it out for a Man United goal kick. Boy, I swear Son normally does well against Man United away from home. Basuma, good play by him, really, to find Davies. Davies, Son, Kane. Kane plays it into the path of Doherty. Can Doherty deliver a half-decent ball? No, he can't. It can't beat the first man. I don't know if the Man United, if Man United's Luke Shaw meant that. That could be a serious... He needs about 10 minutes. That has smacked him right in the face, I think. Yeah, that has smacked him right in the face. Temporary stunned. Like he got a punch from Mike Tyson or something. You right. But take time, man. Lisandro Martinez telling him to hold that. Nil. In the opening, I might as well call it 15, but 13 minutes and 50 seconds. Boy, another throw into Harry Kane's Tottenham Hotspur. Doherty to take it. Finds Bentacle. You lot told me this game was going to be dead. I did not listen. Anyways, Davies. Thought he was going to live a movie there. Højbjerg. Dyer. Come on, forward Spurs, mate. Finally, into the path of Harry Kane. Kane can't evade his England teammate Luke Shaw. Man United having some defending to do. Spurs just keeping possession for the last few moments. Basuma. Eric Dyer gives it to Højbjerg. Højbjerg stops, turns and attacks the space. Good play, really. Not really the best of passes into Son. Nonetheless, it's here with Perisic. That's a good bit of play. Davies delivers. It's still alive. Have United cleared their lines properly? Basuma chest headers it. I don't know what that was. And it's here with Anthony. What's he going to do? Anthony protects the ball quite well. Keeps Man United's threat at bay. And it's here with De Gea. De Gea play it short. Oh, you're going to give it straight back to Spurs. And there you have it. De Gea. I understand it now. De Gea, again, I can't tell De Gea how to play football. But you could see what he wanted to do before the ball got played back there. He wanted to blast it just as far as he could. And you can't really do that. You had two options to your left, and he's giving it away to Spurs. It's a throw in here anyways. Spurs just love going home, mate. I can't lie. This is why I tried to avoid doing Spurs watch-alongs. Eric Dyer. Hugo Lloris. Romero. Good play by Spurs here, to be fair. Spoke too soon. They've given it straight back to United's Lisandro Martinez. Fred. Left foot is United. Luke Shaw, speaking of left footers. Bruno, good passage of play, but is the ball going to get delivered? Patient play on this left-hand side. It's found its way to Fred in the centre. He's played it to Casemiro. He's found it Deluded. Deluded tried to do the spam cross thing. Didn't bang. Spurs clear their lines. Oh, Buki touched by Varane, but Deluded can keep that alive. Back here with Varane. Gives it back to Diego Deluded. Terrible from him, really. Be a throw in, but I don't know what he was doing there. Bro, you're doing the wrong game. Arsenal women are playing amazingly against Lyon. Shout out the Arsenal ladies. Oh, it's 2-1. Is that on? Is it on TV? I can put it on technically. And shout out to the multitasking Lizzie Smile. I'm coasting both Arsenal women on Dan's channel, YouTube in this match as well as DG. Multi-talented. De Gea. Varane. Finds Fred. Oh, I don't know if Fred meant that, but he's let it run for Bruno. Bruno finds Shaw. Luke Shaw carries it. Not too many options. Only got Rashford, Sancho, and Anthony, really. Oh, the lot's gone round the back post. It's not been found. He's found Anthony. Anthony on the edge of the area. I mean, Spurs know he wants to pull it on his left foot. And they're kind of ushering him down his right-hand side. He finds the lot. Bruno. I mean, United have done this a lot. They've got forward. They've got it on the edge of Spurs' area, but there's not really a penetrative pass or a meaningful effort. Jadon Sancho up against Doherty. Rip him, man. Sancho delivers, sent back the way it came from Dyer. Luke Shaw delivers, not putting a name on it, back into the hands of Hugo Lloris by Perisic. And Man United's attack is thwarted. And obviously Spurs live to fight another day. Unfortunately, Leon scored. Spurs are leading, though. I can't even lie. This is kind of horrible. It's very horrible. Almost 20 minutes in, people. And if you're not watching this game, you're not really missing anything. Hugo Lloris finds his teammate in Davies. Davies looking to carry it for a good play by him. Finds Harry Kane, who's dropped into the 10 row. Kane, that's a ball, you know. He's found Doherty. Oh, Doherty. I don't blame him. He done the fullback thing. That looked too promising. It's a lovely pass by Harry Kane. He's chopped inside and everyone's just waiting for him to shoot. And he does, but he shows why he's a fullback. Harry Kane showing passing range. Good pass because he played it in front. It's too easy. Is that Jadon Sancho? I know you weren't brought to defend, but that's too easy, letting your man inside there. Why? Diego Dalot finds Anthony. Anthony on this right-hand side. Come, bring out the Brazilian skills, man. This game is dead. Backwards, finds Varane. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes, that's our ball. Has it done? Dyer, it has. Rashford can't shoot. That's good defending by Ben Davies of Tottenham Hotspur. Rashford couldn't shoot. He's had to slow down. Luke Shaw. Bruno Fernandes, entitled to shoot, didn't bang into the feet of Bentancur, but United still have possession. Anthony. Perisic not giving him any space, forced to go backwards. Back to the keeper. Probably has said De Gea and Lloris a lot more than any other player, really. Sums up the game. First 20 minutes, I just want to say the best way to compliment you lot is you lot was right, man. It's not that Spurs are a big club, but this is still a dream seller, man, in terms of fixtures. This is me. What's the scores in the other game saying before I fall asleep? Like, why is Football Manager still open? Let me pause this. I could be playing this. Fred. Anthony. Fred. Oh, that's a ball. Rashford has to finish. You got to finish. You got to finish, Rashford. It's a good save by Hugo Lloris. Make no mistake, but you've got to finish that, Rashford. You've got to. You had the whole of the far corner. It's a good ball by Fred. He set it perfectly. It's like if he either puts that far post or near post, he hasn't kind of committed to either one. And, you know, it's still 0-0. Corner kick to Man United, however. Rashford. Fred. Oh, I thought he was fouled there. Ref agrees. Silly foul to give away from, I believe, Romero. That is Romero. No need for that, really. Late. Fred's still down for Man United. Getting back up to his feet now. Eventually. wonder who's going to take it for Man United. Looked very promising. I thought Rashford was going to put them 1-0 up. I can't lie to you. Rashford, Shaw, Martinez, Bruno Fernandes all over this free kick. It's going to have something, it's going to have to be something of quality to go in. And on top of that, you have to hit the target and you have to beat a quality keeper in Hugo Lloris. The Messis and Ronaldos and them kind of dons of this world probably wrap that. I'm expecting Rose Ed. I hope it goes in, though. Bruno, the captain of tonight, stands over it. Shaw also over it. Bruno Fernandes, to be fair, it's a good effort. It's a very good effort from him. It's a very good effort. But as I said, you got a quality keeper to try and beat in Hugo Lloris, and he's backed it away. It's a corner. Had to make a couple of decent saves, Hugo Lloris. So I guess on the balance of things, United are slightly the stronger team. They've asked slightly more questions of Lloris than been asked of De Gea. But neither teams really create quality efforts. It's a corner here. Can things change? It's taken short. Marcus Rashford. Can he shoot? Rashi. Has it hit a Spurs done and bundled over? I believe so. Man United have kind of controlled the game. But it's still 0-0. So what do you make of that? Appreciative to you lot tuned in, people. Corner kick, headed out by Spurs. Can't be controlled by Rashford. Nothing new there. Shaw finds Bruno. Bruno looks like he wants to put it straight back in. Dyer says, okay. I mean, Spurs, you can tell Conte does them sort of drills all day, every day. They don't mind doing the head tennis stuff. De Gea. Kicking is very horrible, man. Spurs player wins the first one or the second. The second ball falls to Jadon Sancho. He looks to go for the 1-2. It's a good passage of play. Thought Bruno would have shot there. Anthony. Deluded. Deluded step overs. He gets past Perisic though. It's a good ball in. It's gone to Shaw. Shaw catches a volley ting. And is it a bird? Is it a play? No, it's Hugo Lloris. Once again, acrobatics from Hugo Lloris. Fullback Union waking up. Deluded with the step overs. First time volley by Shawberto Carlos. And it's another corner to Man United. An in-swinger this time. I mean, this is food and drink to Spurs, though, for honest. They deal with these things all day, every day in training. Bruno Fernandes takes the corner. Floats it. Fred! Oh, I see the angle. He tried to float it to the edge of the D and let Fred hit it first time, but it didn't bang. The move hasn't died, though. Ball delivered by Deluded. It's gone past everyone. Anthony, I don't know what he tried there. It's gone out. Lloris is getting peppered, man. Shout out DG. Need a draw, to be honest. I don't give a flying monkeys. I hear that. Yeah, but the worst is games like this doing a watch along. I'm probably making it sound more exciting than it is, man. Big up you lot falling asleep. I wish I could. United... I wouldn't say cooking because I wouldn't call this cooking, but United definitely have had more of the ball, definitely had more questions. In fact, yeah, they probably are peppering them, but pepper don't mean much unless you score. How many times in football have we seen the opposition take one chance and go and do a tick? Hugo Lloris clears his lines. 25 minutes in, it's still 0-0 between these two sides. I'm trying to find a 30 stream. Amazon Prime that, man. Sure. Anthony. Varane. Back to Anthony. De Gea. All right, showing his ball passing abilities. Good pass to Shaw, really. Standard you'd expect to keep it to make, but calm. Rashford. I mean, it's found his man, but that was a bit meaty, Rashford. Anthony. Drifts inside. Sancho, good strength there. Sancho finds Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, shot is still rising. Good play by Man United, but once again, got to take these chances. We'll do better in the final third. United are having the lion's share. As soon as they have one chance, they have another, but they're just not creating that real quality to go ahead. Ref, how long did Hugo Lloris take over that? Is it time wasting already from Spurs? This football is horrible, man. Basuma, on my left, is a horrible football, man. Doherty. Liverpool are still winning 1-0. Southampton are winning 1-0 against Bournemouth. It's 0-0 currently between Brentford and Chelsea. Newcastle lead a goal to 0 against Everton. Possession in the last 5 minutes of this game, people. Spurs have only had 9%. United have had the other 91%. So literally all United got to do is score. But a Conte coach side off the ball is going to be very stubborn. Son. Kane, baggy touch. Ooh, Bruno Fernandes doing a beaky little roulette tick. After you do that, you got to shoot with you got to pass with the outside of your foot, man. And even though he's Portuguese and can speak English, to your English teammates just speak Portuguese for no reason. You got to remind them the flavors. That was good from Bruno, weren't it? De Gea. Come on, man. Part play football. United need to be fair, it's a good ball over the top and it starts questions of Dyer. But Spurs will mop stuff like that all day, every day. They're prepared for that. Come on, Conte, it's 2 banks for it. Well, 3 at the back, 2 banks for defending outnumbered, defending set pieces, dead ball scenarios. They'll lap that up, man. That's food and drink to them. Literally. Boy, not really much in terms of entertainment at the moment, folks. It's quite needy still, to be brutally honest with you. United just need to take an opportunity. That's a good shot. Oh, I thought that went in. Who shot that? Casemiro with his weaker peg. Not someone, was probably brought to United to score, but that was a good effort. It's gone just wide, though. Hugo Lloris would have been rooted to the spot. Oh, on another day, that clips the inside of the far of the near post, and goes in. He struck it true, maybe even too true, because there's no angle on it. He's literally caught it straight. But from Casemiro's having chances, and United are here again. Spurs have dealt with that one. But this is where United need to be careful. The counter-attack, and that's our ball, De Gea and Varane alive to the seat. De Gea, I take back what I said about De Gea. I thought the way he passed in the camera angle, I thought surely the lot's there. Better to be safe than sorry, but come on, man. That's where other keepers do a little fake shot thing, keep their side in possession. Because the more, football's a psychological game. United players are out there with 15 minutes to go, basically. They know what they're doing. They know they're going forward. They know they're having the lion's share, but the more they kind of frustrate themselves, the more space that opens. And the Spurs are one of the best sides, unfortunately, at counter-attacking in this league. It's quite scary. Perisic and Ben Davies down this left-hand side. Højbjerg. This is smelly, Lord God. Oh, let's hope it gets better. Anyways, Tottenham in possession. Harry Kane. To be fair, what shot has he had? He's done one lovely pass for Doherty. Look at what I'm saying. Doherty, Casemiro, respectfully to all these players, especially Casemiro. And then I'm talking about De Gea and Hugo Lloris. That tells you everything, really. It's somewhat end-to-end, but it's not really end-to-end. It's just United peppering them. Spurs could have an attack of their own here, though. Perisic got space. Not really the best of passes to Ben Davies. And Casemiro's alert to the scene, and he does well and finds Bruno. Can United counter? Sancho's on his bike. That's terrible by Bruno Fernandes. At the first port of trying, he's giving it away. Basuma skips past him. Spurs showing no willingness really to score a goal, though. Kyle, I have to call my friend, man. He's a Spurs fan. This is horrible football, man. Yo, are you watching the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm live with my subscribers. Why is you lot's football so horrible, bro? You lot getting peppered by United. You lot are horrible, bro.
How are we getting peppered?
What do you mean? You don't
They
think?
had a little 5-minute spell, bro.
What are you talking about? United are peppering you. It's just all in your half. You got to reach the most active player.
Not now.
What are you talking about? In the last half an hour, that's all it's been.
I don't know what game you've watched.
Mate, I'm watching the game on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
What, do you lot think you're playing well?
This is typical Spurs.
Or is this the exciting football in that Conte ball?
This is exactly what I expect to see.
Why is it so
Hey, it's still 0-0, but it's all good.
Why is it so horrible from you lot though?
Hey, it's still 0-0. This is all good.
Yeah, but why do you lot play like this? You lot don't try to attack.
No,
Yeah, why?
it's the Madrid thing.
What? What Madrid? What
It's
Madrid?
the Madrid thing.
What Madrid?
Real Madrid is the Madrid thing. We just cool off for the game and then like just play off ball when we need to.
Wait, you're comparing Spurs to Real Madrid?
Yeah, that's how Madrid won Champions League last season.
I ain't even gonna bait up your name on this channel, man, because you're a good guy. But you are doing the most. You gotta be trolling. You are capping. That is absolute cappuccino, man.
Hey man, you gotta be easy, man. What about your team, man?
I don't need to worry. We're top of the league, bro. I don't know what you took. Kane's on a great skill there. I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, okay, not making tons of.
This doesn't. Wait, that's dead nutmegs. If you don't score, this is dead. It's falling to Højbjerg. It's over, bro. Can't believe this from you, look. What do you think Spurs win?
Could do.
Score prediction, mate.
I can't, man. It's ridiculous. I'd say 2 goals in the game either way.
Nah, I was thinking.
Anyhow,
I
just
was
2
thinking 1-0 each way.
It's so boring. Too boring.
Look, Sir Alex Ferguson smiling. This is horrible, bro.
He was happy they're attacking for once.
De Gea just giving it away at every potential opportunity. His kicking's appalling, man.
Is he better than Lloris though? He's better at them two.
Nah, Lloris left-footed. Lloris left-footed. He looks better doing it, man. Nah, Lloris. He tries to play football. He knows what he can do. Like he'll try and play five-yard passes. He'll play 2 passes minimum and then go long. De Gea doesn't try.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And United could be in here. Oh, here you go, ref. Can we get a pen? Can we get a free kick? Can we get something for United in that?
Oh, it's for United this game, yeah?
Well, yeah, I'm not going to support Spurs, you daft twat. What are you talking about? Say that, man. And that's why Spurs fans are the most deluded ever. You heard him use Spurs and Real Madrid in the same sentence. He doesn't think that Tottenham are being peppered. I can't lie. The more that Tottenham don't have any opportunities and United have the lion's share of possession and the rest of it, the more I'm starting to believe Spurs are going to win because it's all set up for Spurs to have one quality chance, smash and grab settings. Luke Shaw. Fred. They lot. Can't lie. This game needed Eriksen, man. This game, or McTominay, man. McTominay would have got a red card, or someone would be fouling Dons. I want to see passion. Or to be fair, this ain't beef, man. Like Ferguson used to say, lads, it's Tottenham and that, isn't it? I hear it. Varane gives it back to De Gea. Go on, Raw. De Gea playing it short. Raw. Casemiro gives it back to him, and now he goes long. Pardon me. To be fair, he had to. Yeah. But that's the thing, like, unless you got Ronaldo, it's kind of dead hoofing it long. There's 3 centre halves. Pardon me, 3 centre halves there. Yeah, man, I should have listened to you. Like, we should have watched our next game, innit? Big up Arsenal's 3-1. Yeah, I didn't even know. Apparently, Amazon Prime had Thomas Frank and Graham Potter managing each other. I mean, interviewing each other. Ooh, skillers from Anthony finds Rashford. Rashford doing their Moss side skills, man. That was me. Shout the Moss side ones. Rashford, it's not a pen, bro. Come on, man. Fix up, man. It's not a pen, bro. Do you know what? It'd be a soft one, but if VAR have a look, you see people get shagged like that. Anyways, play continues. I don't know what Casemiro saw there, but Rashford ensures United keep it in possession. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Sancho. Oh, good pass. Bruno, that's good play. Plucked off the foot of Fred by a Spurs man. Good play by United. It's not a foul, ref. Ref ain't agreeing with that. Spurs can't get out. Oh, United. But it's Fred, though. It's Fred. Hey, Spurs disjointed. They've dealt with it, but so much man were going for the same pass. No one claiming authority. Ooh, Luke Shaw absolutely walloped there. You know what? It's getting entertaining again. Bentacle's done brilliant for Spurs. I spoke too soon. In fact, no, I didn't. Lisandro Martinez does well against Son. Serious pressure. Anthony. Skillers from... Oi! Oi! Perisic got sent for a bagel. Anthony sent him. I mean, the pass was dead by Anthony, but he's got it again. Eee. Rumors say Perisic is still sliding there. Hey. Oh, yeah. Fred, right foot settings. Oh, the camera gassed me. United, if I'm harsh, the quality in front of goal is not good enough. Eee. You got to be careful of them left-footed right winger Brazilian dons. Just when you think you can nick it, he's gone. Speedy Gonzalez. El Chapo, when the trap got raided and that he's finished, he's gone. Højbjerg, oh, baggy. Touch was baggy. United back in possession. As quick as Spurs ever get an opportunity, it's long. I think that just said United have had 16 attempts, 4 on target. Spurs have had none. Deluded, oh, Coleman settings, hopefully not, but that looked dangerous. Oh, rifled into the head of Dyer. Dyer, I hope you're all right. But if I was you and I wasn't, and my team was under the cosh, I act like I got shot in my face. Take the sting out of the game. But he was brave there. He's shy. Nose broke. 100%. No, I'm capping, man. You be all right. But that is going to hurt, though. I'd say that. Getting hit your balls when you're playing football. When it's cold and the ball hits your thigh. When someone steps on your ankle or toe. They're the worst feelings in football. Cramp. Oh, yeah. Cramp is a serious one. I don't know what cramp is worse. The one in the hamstring or the one in the calf. The calf's a very underrated one. Smash the like button, people. Dyer doing the capping thing. And I think people were going to come on and try to help Dyer. But for now, play's been temporarily stopped. For Spurs, they need to get their breath back. Conte probably wants to have 1-2 conversations with certain players about what's going on. Cramps are horrible, man. I'd take a 2-2 all day. Yeah, just so we can bloody wake up. But it's looking like 1-0 each way. Or if it continues like this, no one ain't scoring, isn't it? Dyer's still down there. Nice pair of football boots, isn't it? You and Harry Kane got on vapor things. I ain't gonna lie, man. Dyer needs to take as long as he can because that death roll mashed him up. Wait. Dyer's still on the floor, man. Yo, DG, man's in Jamaica at the moment. And I forgot my laptop, so no English Football Live. So it's Euro Talk Sport and them, man. Appreciate that, my guy. Hey, what did Dyer pop there? Pop some peel and got the juice. Ew, what's that, milk? That don't look like water. Some Birki Conte juice, but calm. Shout Ethiopians in the cup. And play can finally resume. Is it even drop ball again, or is it just United play once the ref gives it to him? 5 minutes left of this half, people. Well, Lisandro Martinez and United continue in possession. Anthony, come on, do some skills, man. There's not really too much entertainment for us neutrals. Varane, Lisandro. To be fair, this is United's defense haven't had to do anything this half, really. In fact, this is... We lost to them, but they had to do more defensively against us than this. You know, the heat map... I don't think, United's heat map must be so... Like, the majority of the players have to be in Spurs' half. The only thing United haven't done is taking one of these chances. Can everything change? I don't know if that's what Bruno meant to do, but he's found Anthony. Anthony on this right-hand side. Come bang it, man. Finds Deluded, Luke Shaw, Gilberto Carlos delivers. I mean, unless Anthony grows about 17 inches, he's not getting for that header. Hugo Lloris collects it, and he's starting to time waste. Ref, how long? How many times? Kane. Oh, Son can't get that into path. Varane. Deluded. Good pass by Diego Deluded, to be fair. Finds Marcus Rashford. Fred's made a good run, but he's just stopped it. Anthony to his left. Well, he's right, technically. Anthony in possession. Rashford. Fred. Oh, it's on the edge of Spurs' area again, but United is side to side, man. Anthony. Casemiro. Bruno. Buki. Oh, well. I don't know what Bruno tried. He tried some outside the foot thing. Looks like he's shouting, "Where's my options?" So you know he guilty. Man United make us proud. I don't know about that. Shout out Paul in the cut. Hope you're good as well, man. Who's on top? Pause. Man United. But the scoreline's still 0-0. So who's really on top is in many ways it's an even clash. Harry Kane. Højbjerg. Basuma. Bentacle. Is he going to have a shot? No. Doherty on his right-hand side. Gets it back from Doherty. Bentacle's a player, man. Højbjerg. Dyer. Basuma. Bentacle. Oh, Spurs. That's as good as it gets for Spurs, and they've lost it. Anthony. Spurs counter-attacking here now. It's not the best of passes. Bruno can't keep it in. You can forget all that counter-attack. Oh, shout out to you lot, people. It's not really the best of games now, is it? It's not exciting in the slightest. Goal. The game needs a goal, man. Hugo Lloris tries to find Højbjerg. Højbjerg does well, to be fair. Son, can he keep it? Varane not giving him no space. Once again, Spurs struggling to get out there off, really. Football's horrible whenever they have it. Gilberto Carlos. But the shape of the ball from Spurs is, you can have I don't admire Spurs, but I have nothing but admiration for a Conte side. Off the ball is so structured. There's hardly any space for United. Varane, don't know what he saw there. Man said Varane, Casemiro, apologies. And United have some defending to this 4 against 4 because Spurs nick this and flip it all on his head. Doherty, Kane, De Gea saves. Varane. Why is De Gea getting vexed at the ref? I can't lie. I don't want to ever support Spurs. I'll never support Spurs, but they're within their rights to continue. I hope Diego Deluded's all right. Not quite sure what happened there. Valverde scoring once again. Crazy. The lockdown. So we must get a decent amount of added on time. Wouldn't be a Man United game without Bruno moaning to the ref about whatever. Mate, just put that effort into scoring and your team could get 3 points. You've done everything but score. She's tired, man. I think something I'm not quite sure what's wrong with Deluded, but he's still down. So much Dons have been hit in the face today. The Tottenham energy taking what should be a lively game into a snooze fest, amen. But then again, a good point for Spurs, really. Fortunately for everyone, Diego's back up to his feet. Or Diogo. Ref, come, man. Might as well lock it off for half time. This be boring, man. And finally restarts De Gea. Thank the Lord. Goes long. Can Rashford win a header? I don't think I've seen him win one today, to be fair. Spurs back in possession, but fortunately for United, Spurs are struggling or putting together max 5 forward passes before it's lost. Spurs in possession, folks. Oh, good little dummy here. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Chopped. Ref doesn't agree. Spurs bringing out time wasting already. Ref, how long, man? Come on. Hey, ref, this is elite time wasting, bro. How long is Doherty taking? Man's only taking it now. Basuma loses it. Spurs win it back. Basuma. Davies has Perisic on his left, finds Perisic. Can Ivan Perisic bring it forward, knocks it into the channels. Højbjerg chasing his first touch. That was horrible, man. I don't know why this United Spurs player was taking forever to get back the throw, but okay. They're a lot in possession. Basuma. Perisic. Spurs have, it's a good passage of play here. Son, Kane got Doherty. Good tackle by Lissandro. Slows it down, but it's still here. Romero finds Doherty. Then makes the forward run. Bentancur occupies the space left by Romero temporarily until he gets back and keeps it moving. And that brings an end to the first half. To call that a snooze fest would be quite harsh, but it is. United have dominated possession. They've had the majority of chances. I don't think they've been good enough in the final third to warrant scoring. Some moments have, but they've done everything but score if you're not watching the game, and that's what you need to do, innit? Like, that's how you win football matches. It's not about playing well. It's about winning the damn game. And right now, Spurs are into it. Hopefully, space opens up as there's tired legs in the second half. What's the statistics saying for this? Spurs have had 5 shots and 1 on target. United have had 19 shots and 5 on target. United have had 52% of the ball to Spurs is 48, but even the 40, I think there should be further possession stats that quantify things, because how many passes from Spurs consistently have been forward? I think the number would look different. There's not too much in passes, as well. So United have made 292. Spurs have played 270. There's been 6 corners. They've all gone to Man United. So Man United done everything but score. Really. Pressure. Apart from that, it's quite boring, people. So, yeah, man. On that note, let me go and get some water very quickly, people, and I'll be right back for you lot. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Once.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Yeah, man. Back again, folks. Take that out. Water and everything. Let's go. So, yeah, man, there's been nothing to speak on, man. Both teams are dead. I hear that. This is absolutely meaty, man. So, yeah, there's nothing else of note to really discuss where that game's concerned, if I am completely honest with you. Absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely horrible game of football. Nothing to say, really, people. What is there to say, mate? Like, nothing to say. Like, at this point, we might as well see what's going on goal.com and that. Like, what's going on in the world of other football? You know, nothing has happened today of note. It's been a horrible game of football, 100%. Well, it's not really, you know. Chelsea also drawing with Brentford, with there being 11 minutes. They'll get a late winner. Newcastle, 10 minutes left in that game, are beating Everton 1-0. Everton 0, Newcastle 1. Liverpool winning 1-0 against West Ham. Apparently, Bowen missed a penalty. Southampton are beating Bournemouth in the seaside derby of sorts, 1-0, and it's still 0-0 here. So, yeah, it is what it is. In fact, on that as well, I might as well entertain myself. Amazon Prime. Let's go. You know what? Let's watch Southampton. I'm going to watch Southampton. Hey. Mute that. I might as well watch Southampton here. This game looks more rocking. It's been a dull day, mate. It's been a dull day. This has to be the dullest game of football I've watched in a hot second, but still 0-0. I mean, the only way is up. Surely it has to be better. Apparently, the 19 shots that Man United have had in this first half is the most in any match under Erik ten Hag. I'm sure it's not the most goals they've got in the first half under Ten Hag, though, and that's all that matters. Goals win your games. Yeah, man, gonna have to see what's going on. Apparently, De Gea said, on Ten Hag, he wants us to press Spurs high. They are a compact team, but we have to try to have the ball play quickly, make runs in behind, and make chances. Somewhat, yeah. But yeah, man, I think Man United look a lot threatening down the right hand side. Spurs is left. Anthony seems to be doing his thing. All right, Bamian got 9 minutes tonight. Valverde scored again. Crazy game. See, this game's got a better tempo, people. Deluded thoughts on the game so far. Pretty boring. United haven't been good enough in the final third, but they've dominated possession. They've created the more chances. You know, they're struggling to break down the compact team going side to side, but they've had 5 shots on target, 19 shots in 6 corners. You need to get that goal. You get the first goal, you might get a second, because Spurs have no choice but to a degree be a less compact team, because they're going to have to chase trying to get something out of the game. But I don't know. I mean, there are a couple of occasions, literally a couple of occasions where Spurs play some good 1-2s, but other than that, they're not really trying to go forward and do a thing like that, man. Don't think the long ball to Rashford is doing much. Either. Oh, what do I know, mate? I reckon Everton must be one of the most boring teams to watch, especially when they're away from home. No shots on target against either Spurs or Newcastle. Because Lampard still thinks it's those days you can just rock up away from home and just stink up the joint and not offer nothing. Surely, like, I don't. Well, you'd imagine Gerrard gets sacked before Lampard, but surely they both got to go, man. It's both stinking. Quite poor. Oh, what's going on here? Is Ainsley Maitland-Niles injured? Don't know what happened there. Completely forgot you played football, let alone for Southampton at the moment for this year. Boy. Conte and Bentancur having a bit of verbal with each other. Passion. Boy. Conte looking like he's ready to tuck him in. How the hell do you even spell Bentancur? Boy, Conte looked like he wanted to bang him. Boy. Quite the boring affair. It can only get so. It can only go up, man. Only way is up. The only way is up. I hope so. Anyways, normally the games on Amazon Prime are quite lit. But to be fair, Southampton Bournemouth looks good. Boy. Hope there's no games this dead as in the World Cup when we're doing watching those. Conte's passion for football has not transferred to this team. That's a bit harsh. I just think, he's not an attacking manager, so they're going to just stink up the joint. Conte's football is only good if you're winning, man. I saw a ball fest coming. You're right, man. You and a lot of people were speaking fact. I always try and be optimistic. I thought it'd be a decent one. But it's looking like 1-0 each way. If you're a Man United fan, allegedly, Middlesbrough have agreed terms with Michael Carrick to become their new manager. Carrick is set to sign his contract within the next 24 hours. Unfortunately, Mason Greenwood has been granted bail following a private hearing at a Crown Court in Manchester. Cody Gakpo, who Arsenal fans will get to see up close and personal tomorrow. I was close to leaving. I spoke to Ten Hag a few times at Manchester United. In the end, the deal didn't go through, which was a shame because Man United is one of the biggest clubs in the world. We read that earlier, and he then went on to say, in the last week, I had to choose between Leeds or Southampton, and obviously he made his choice to stay. Pardon me. Shout yourself, Peter. Premier League isn't the best league anymore. Just watch the Championship. Blackburn are top of the table with 7 losses, while Middlesbrough are 22nd with 7 losses. Perspective. It's definitely not the most competitive league at the moment. Look over there in Serie A. The teams you expect to be first, second, and third, and all them things. It's not. So Udinese and Napoli and other sides, which Napoli are a big team, but you get the point. I can't lie. This is how me and Thierry on Real Ballers. Because again, anyone that's been here from the start, when I was talking about why Rashford should have went across goal, Henri said the same thing. While that ball from Fred was coming to him, this is Henri on Rashford. While that ball from Fred was coming to him, you have to look at the keeper to freeze him. Strikers don't do that often. He never looked. You go low across. Power is not always the answer. Obviously, I ain't Thierry Henry, but you can see it. Basic striking, go across goal. Right, Chuba. Speaking of Middlesbrough, Chuba Akpom, he's scoring. Swear down, you're still about. He scored a penalty in the 69th minute. It's Middlesbrough 4, Wigan 1. You. Ben Rama cooked Trent in front of Southgate. Right, the agenda's after agenda. But unfortunately, Reece James injured. He might soon. And Kyle Walker faces a race against time. He might have to call Trent because there's no one else. Shout out Trenton. Even Nunes' goal, it's a goal's a goal, but West Ham, that's meaty defending. Well, Bowen, that pen was too obvious. Too obvious. Shout out Newcastle as well. I'm not looking to play them home or away. Hey! Almerion, that's finish of the night. That's a dirty left-footed finish. That's a decent goal by Almerion. Shout out Amazon Prime for updating. What did Southampton do? Good play, really. Cute header. Who's that? Armstrong? No, Armstrong never scored that. Che Adams. We got these lot away at their home on Sunday. Second half soon begin, people. Ronaldo to score when he comes on. He didn't want to keep his head down. He wanted to be a little twat. I swear wingers try more take-ons against Trent. What? Didn't you? Man United to kick off the second half. Don't forget to subscribe with Amazon Prime. One love. Come on. This game's been horrible, man. Come on. Nice little fruit punch. Let's get over and done with. Come on. Bruno Fernandes kicks off the second half, folks. And there we have it. Sure. Wonder what Conte said at halftime to his players. Guess we'll never know. QPR, who might lose their manager soon. Winning 3-0 against Cardiff. Lisandro Martinez. Casemiro. As Luke Shaw goes backwards and finds Lisandro Martinez. Ooh, Buki pass from Lisandro. He's giving it straight to Spurs' Son. Son just ripped Bruno Fernandes. Finds Bissouma. That's the thing with Spurs. Only a couple guys can do that fast tech and stuff. Some people have to go backwards. Bentacle. Romero. Eric Dyer. Ben Davies. Tries to find Dyer. Ooh, just about. Kane wins the header. Lisandro Martinez wins the second. Son, I'm not going to lie, he's that half his size. And Spurs are napping and they've lost it here. Anthony, his peak. Sancho, Jaden, he deaded it. Fred. Oh, it's nestled all the way in. What do I know, mate? Jaden Sancho assist. Redemption for Brasilicillo, Fred. United have drawn first blood. 1 minute and 25 seconds, I believe, into the second half. We said they had to do better in the final third, and he's done just that. Thought Sancho overran it, but eventually it's gone in. Man United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. About time. Terrible. In the build-up to that, Dyer not good enough. Terrible from Spurs there. Terrible. It's taking a debt. Oh, I don't know if Fred can claim that. That was a disgusting deflection. I don't know. You got to be shameless and say strikers finish. It's taken a touch off Ben Davies and it's sent his wrong-footed Hugo Lloris. I'm not sure United fans, Ten Hag, or any of the players out there will care. Who cares? 3 points is 3 points. Conte scratches his imp. Nice, got cute little goal there, mate. They all count. And now they wouldn't surprise me if they score again, because now Spurs have to come out now, or you're losing the game. Spurs looking to hit back instantly. Ball in. Varane headers it out. Anthony. Casemiro. Oof. Risky by Man United, but fortune favours the brave, and they've done that. They're moving it very well. Anthony fouled in the build-up. Ref waves play on. There'll be a booking for Spurs in the build-up. Gilberto Carlos. That's a good ball to Rashford, really. Perisic has struggled all game, and he's done terrible. Rashford. Oh, Rashford, why did you go on the... Rashi! Terrible. It was better, but sums up Marcus Rashford. Trying to overplay it. Good chance to add a second. Game sparked into life now, folks. Bentacle loses it. Doesn't do it too many times. Bruno Fernandes. Is Rashford onside? The ref has kept it down. Rashford, decision-making, lad. Come on, brother. The less said about that, the better, man. Come on, Rashford, then. Meaty dons at times, man. You thought he had to score. And again, he's not looking when he's kicking it. He struck it true, but it's right into Hugo Lloris. The best footballers think. You need to think. I'm not being funny, man, but you've been around Cristiano Ronaldo, Cavani, Falcao, Ibrahimovic. How much strikers Rashford has been around? Obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a meaty manager, but in terms of striker, bro, you need to be striker. You need to be come on, Rashford, man. I'm rooting on you because you try to help the youths and that. Spurs, oof. On my life, I thought it was 1-1. I thought Kane scored. United need to be careful and not think it's all happy days because they've been cut open with 2 passes there. On another day, Harry Kane sends that into the top bins of the near post. Right, it's a corner. What? How Man United get a corner for this? I mean, Spurs get a corner for this. First corner. Well, to be fair, United have to share. They've had 6 corners prior, innit? Corner kick to Tottenham. Perisic to take it with his weaker peg, his left foot. Good ball, to be honest with you. United have dealt with it. Son. Perisic. Son. Goal kick. I wonder if my brethren picks up. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. These lot are meaty, mate. Absolutely meaty. I bet he don't answer. I bet he does not answer this phone. Soft. Poor Spurs fans, see? They give verbal what they can't take it. Everywhere they go. Fred, the goal scorer. Raw, they credited Fred. Shameless thing. Doherty. Spurs trying to move it a bit better now. Bentancur loses it this time. Fred battling, loses it. Doherty. Højbjerg. Ooh, hella fouls. Casemiro chopped him in 2. Surely that's a booking for Casemiro. Højbjerg defo feeling that one in the morning. Casemiro killing me. How the hell can you argue that? Hey, karate chopped him. Oh, to be fair, it looked like that angle looked like Casemiro fouled Fred. He might be right. London Cowboys have drawn with Brentford. Brentford away ain't for everybody. Shit. I got so many of these fruit punches. Oh, Blackpool got pumped by Hull. Peak. We've got Conte hype, man. Then again, Spurs are in possession here. Can they get back in the game? Doherty. This football's awful, man. Bentancur swings it in. Corner kick, I believe. Or is it going to be a Perisic going mad? It looks like a goal kick. 3-point collectors and clean sheet from Central Seat up the Reds. Could be an even better day for Liverpool because you got 2 wins on the bounce. Chelsea have dropped points. Spurs looking like they're dropping points. Anytime the top 6 drop points, it's all calm. Big up Arsenal's women. They've won 4-1 away to Lyon. Didn't realise that Lyon were the holders of the Women's Champions League. We're winning it, mate. We're going all the way. I mean, hopefully Arsenal's women, men's, under 18s and 21s can bring something back to the Arsenal family. Rashford wins the header. Jadon Sancho dispossessed too easily by Romero there. Basuma, meaty from him. Casemiro sleeping. Varane tries to win it. Scrappy affair. Apparently it's 5-1. Swear. That guy mad. Is it on TV? Might have to put that on, man. Where's my remote? There he is. All right, it's 5-1. Crazy. Demons. He's on TV. It gotta be. Come on, man. They gotta support the women's game. Watford. Shout out this game as well, but Ten Hag doing the passion thing. Boy. And United, assuming United carry on like this, to be fair, they've done well against the top 6. They beat Arsenal. It stays like this. They beat Spurs, beat Liverpool. It's all right. Draw would be perfect, but I'd always rather, what Spurs losing's calm. Hey, mate. Oh, I should pre that. It's going to start messing with the net, though. Birmingham have equalised against Burnley. Tottenham lose it. Bruno Fernandes plays it into the path of Anthony. Anthony, come on, Brazilian skills. Bang it, Anthony. Does that, but it's meaty from him. And he knows it as well. Come on, man. Ugly 3 points. Where 3 points is 3 points, man. Sounds like us. People missing penalties and that. 3 points is 3 points, man. They all count. Man United's Fred in possession this time. Fred. Jadon Sancho, come on, man. Come on. Bang it. He tried to. Romero said no. Doherty might put his teammate under pressure. Romero. Bentacle. Good pass by Bentacle. Kane. Can he bring it under touch? No. United sweep up and it's back with Lisandro Martinez. Gilberto Carlos. Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw. Bruno. Shaw. Bruno. Shaw. Lisandro Martinez. De Gea. This is where the ball's getting lost. De Gea long ball forward. To be fair, United have kept it. No, they haven't. Fred. 2 Spurs players going for the same ball. Sums up their day communication-wise. Bruno Fernandes is probably forced. Oh! I don't think that's a pen. I hope VAR have a look and say it is Rashford. I don't think it is, mate. Rashford, I don't think it is, mate. You need to be angry at yourself. Bruno's pass has forced you out wide. No. He's pulling Dyer in the build-up to it. Oh, you know what? That angle makes it look beaky. I hope VAR have a look at it. Don't think they will, though. You got to be extremely harsh. Basuma. Spurs can't get out their own mouth anymore. I mean, Rashford's working hard, but you got to do more than just work hard, man. No chance. Spurs, man, I want anything against them. How much for Declan Rice? Fabinho can sit on the bench for a bit. Rice, Fabinho really falling off now. Bentacle, oh, press resisted. Finds Højbjerg. How the Spurs fans watch this week in, week out. Seeker of truth. That's a truth you need to seek because they probably lying to themselves. That's why they sit there and say, oh, God table, and all this wash. This is meaty, man. If you're getting results, it don't matter, though. Oh, Lord. They don't look on course to get a result today unless there's any dramatics. This is horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. Liverpool are unbeaten in their last 29 home league matches. Do you know how scary that is? That's some Undertaker WrestleMania too. Ooh, beating Brentford away is not for everyone. Aubameyang. I can't trust you, Aubameyang. The lot. Anthony on this far right hand side. Spurs can't play out from the back. This game is hella meaty. Amen. Subscribe with Amazon Prime if you're over there on Twitch. One love, Twitch onions. Luke Shaw. Oh, silly foul. Silly foul. It is a foul. Silly foul from Bentacle. But this football is horrible, man. Just set up not to lose, like not necessarily to win. Like, careful though. Spurs last 15 minutes of games, penalties, all that nonsense. They get the 3 points and shut up about stuff. Man United in possession, folks. Bruno Fernandes gives it back to Anthony. Can't lie, this is switch him out to the left for a bit. Just let him be a direct runner, not every day switch on his right. Oh, that's a ball from Fred. I mean, Rashford being Rashford, innit? It was coming at him fast, but it's Rashford, fam. wasn't there, but that was me. The Gilberto Carlos slide tackles and make sure it's a throw in for Spurs. That's a ball from Fred, you know. Another good pass. But Rashford needs to, I can't lie, man. He actually needs to spend extra sessions just working with a striking coach, anticipating finishing angles, near post, far post, little ones where you throw the ball, spin and react. He just needs to do finish and heading training. I like Rashford. It's actually like you're a grown man now. Seriously, you're a grown man. You're a grown man professional footballer. Fix up a bit now. It's like watching a young academy 16-year-old just getting a little 10 minutes running out. Like, it's actually horrible from Rashford, man. Man from Manchester United down. I mean, if United play on, Spurs are within their rights. I think they will pull it out. Hope it's nothing serious. I don't know. With respect really to Bruno, I don't know if you're like the boy who cried wolf. I don't know if you're actually hurt. I need to actually see. Have to see what's going on, man. This is boring. Man's still down for United. I don't know if respectfully to Bruno, if he's telling the truth, innit? Yeah, that was a Ronaldo header. Apparently, Musiala's done dirt again. Oh, Alfonso Davis not making dons as well. Crazy. Bruno Fernandes looks like a head injury. Is he all right? I hope he is all right. Drop ball. Oh, not even that anymore. Benny McCarthy was appointed the striking coach at the start of the season. Bro, he needs to go and work on him. He needs to go and you must. Ian Wright must follow you on Instagram. Ian Wright, Saha, just anyone at Man United that's been connected with Man United. You just need to work on finishing because he makes good runs and that. Like that's the annoying thing. I'd rather players that can't do it don't get in them positions. He gets into all the right areas and then he's jumping too early for headers. He's shooting with his head down. And you're come on, Rashford. I like Rashford a lot, especially because of what he does off the field. But I mean, come on, like even when he goes on mad goal scoring purple patches, his goals look bandulu half the time, and he's 24. In fact, he's 26 in the couple. Well, the 31st, 25. Sorry, a man said he's 26. Rashford's been around for time, innit? No, pardon me, Rashford. You've been about for a minute. You're 24, 25 this year. Why do I always have my age of 23, 21? Nah, you need to reevaluate a lot, man. Because you're not a bad player, but you need to fix up. Wow. Still well, to be fair, you might as well say he is, but he's still too short off 100 club for United with 314 appearances, 213 appearances in the Prem, 62 goals. You should be a lot closer to 100. It's not that thing. Chelsea struggled versus Brentford when Arsenal beat them. We ain't beat no one. Let people talk, man. Bruno Fernandes in possession. Just under half an hour left. Varane breaking the lines. Good passing to Anthony. Anthony can turn. Anthony. Varane. Spurs playing 5 at the back with 3 holding mids. It's horrible football, man. Horrible tactics. But if it gets results, who cares? Smash the like button if you haven't already. One love, Twitch gang. Fred. Jaden. Back to Fred. Credited with scoring. He should have at least 2 assists for Jadon Sancho as well. Good reaction from the Newcastle game for Fred. Sure. Sancho. Casemiro. Plays it into the path of Diego Dalot. Completely forgot about Wan-Bissaka until I thought of right backs. Anthony, Fred, Anthony, Too many 1-2 Spurs. Højbjerg dispossessed. Dead. They thwarted him in his tracks or whatever the word is. Oh, Deluded. Must have been watching old Cristiano Ronaldo viz. Little step overs, ends a corner. Oh, Deluded, you know. Spurs, I wouldn't take that. Crazy. Damn. What's that about the 20 millionth corner for Man United today? Apparently, Real Madrid is the first team with 3 goals disallowed by VAR in the same match since VAR has been used. Crazy. Shags. Anyways, back in this game, Anthony goes home. Bruno Fernandes. Inverted fullback setting, Gilberto Carlos. Rashford. Luke Shaw. Goes home all the way. I'm not watching it, but you lot keep me updated. I heard Arsenal's women are saucing Lyon 5-1. Hugo Lloris in possession. Ooh, hey, Spurs living dangerously against Man United there. Got out of that one. Perisic playing right back now. I can't lie. I thought it was a foul. I thought Casemiro did push him in his back. Any links for stream? Share them. I'm watching it on Amazon Prime, lad. Benzema scored. Well, game's gone a bit flat, but yeah. Man United at present will be walking away with 3 points. Boy, where do you think Liverpool finish? Not a clue, man. Top 4's open season. Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, all going to fight for that, isn't it? One place goes to City for definite, and it's down to them teams not to stink up the place and make sure you're playing Champions League football next year. Let's take off the branding. All over the top, Marcus Rashford and Romero. Aye, Rashford's won it. Oh, the touch. See what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying about Rashford? I might be being harsh with that one, but he's not a bad player. If you could just pattern 1-2 things, you could be all right, man. Spurs look toothless, blunt, everything, man. Horrible football team. I'm always going to say it. I'm an Arsenal fan. Absolutely meaty, mate. Harry Kane fouled. Harry Kane going missing in a big game once again. Nothing new there. Decision making not there. Yeah, they're streaming, man. No worries, they're streaming. Don't let them shag you, man. Why watch it on a shoddy stream? You can watch it on Amazon. They didn't really make it known, did they, per se? At least we've seen them go. I did change my prediction to say 1-0 each way. Perisic skips fast a lot. Could everything change? Varane wins the header. Bruno Fernandes, why not just clear the ball? Why not just clear the ball and clear your lines? He's trying to do skills and you're giving it back to Spurs. Now, if Spurs go and score, the game's flipped on its head. It's your fault. Son delivers, it's flicked on. Kane can't score. United get out of jail there. That could have flipped it on its head. Big up my guy, Peter. The offside flag went up anyways. But let that be a lesson. Yeah, Alessandro Martinez is a good player, man. Settled in fine at Man United. Anthony. Just in front of Bruno. And Bruno didn't want it. It's falling to Fred, though. Bruno Fernandes 2-0. Terrible defending by Spurs. Bruno Fernandes, he's not scored for a minute. He's been under a lot of pressure. The captain for today saves it for a big game. Manchester United 2. Tottenham Hotshite 0. Crazy. Dang. lost to United, losing to United, lost to Arsenal, celebrated a shoddy point against Chelsea. Big club, you are. That's the difference with taking your chances. Horrible defending by Spurs. You thought Fred might have killed it. He tried to do some kick-ups. It's hit Dyer's thigh, and then Bruno just hit it first time. Lloris, who's probably been their best player from a Spurs perspective, can't save it. Ten Hag looks not quite happy, but happier. A lot happier. They get a bit of insurance with just under half an hour left. I mean, I don't know if Kane would have been on side. He didn't score, so it doesn't matter, does it? $20 minutes left. Spuds. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Crazy. Bruno Fernandes is stricken. Spurs horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. It's a corner kick to Tottenham, actually. Right. Hate to be you, though. For all the talk about Spurs' fight and stuff like that, anytime they've gone away from home, they've crumbled this year. You know, quite lucky Chelsea were rubbish at at Stamford Bridge. We beat them, losing right now, haven't really offered anything to Man United. Crazy stuff. Can Spurs hit back? Harry Kane, the lot has time to control it, clears his lines. Looks to set Rashford, does a bang. Terrible touch by Højbjerg, though. No, let it. They're challenging for the title, man. This is absolutely horrible. The thing that kills me is some Spurs fans, and of course I'm bantering. They genuinely think the club is level, like they're doing stuff in this thing. Crazy. Oh, look like Anthony's completely bundled over. Surely that's a yellow for Doherty. What was he doing there? Spurs have only started to play once they've been 2 goals down, man. This is quite defeative. Mourinho has scored as many Premier League goals this month as Jack Grealish has since joining Man City. Dang. 4 points clear, deluded. Good night for us, mate. I don't know. I don't look at the league table. What Arsenal need to do is just keep working hard, focus on PSV and Southampton, and then maybe we have something to be happy about. Bruno Fernandes, is it past the pad settings for Spurs? Finds Anthony, who's moved out to this left. I said that he should try out being out on this left-hand side. Me and Henri see football the same. Ten Hag, clearly. They shouldn't be free. Smash the like button, banter aside. Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes fancies a second. He's not going to get finessed by there, Lloris. Feel sorry for Lloris. I don't. You signed for Spurs. He signed up for heartache. Forget all of that. Crazy. Sandro Martinez finds Luke Shaw, folks. Spurs have some defending to do. Fred's on his back. Oh, Fred. If that quality of pass is better, United could have a third goal there. Romero showing his level today. Overplaying. I mean that in a negative sense. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Come on, Rashi. If anyone to score you. Yeah! Oh, come on. You just ain't got no luck, bro. You just ain't got no luck. Hugo Lloris. You're the only one connected to Spurs that should have dinner today because you're the only one that's turned up for a football game. Rashford wants it. That's his best chance. But again, not looking, not assessing the situation. Just trying to hit as hard as you can. Not gonna lie, DG Basuma picked the wrong team in North London. Oh, Alright, Scott McTominay, come on, man. Start rattling these Spurs dons. Bruno Fernandes corner. Whipped in. It's a good one. Oh, Deluded gets up. 2-eye. Shell's over. Gets up well. Boy. Scott McTominay coming on. Helps see out the lead, flying to 1-2 tackles. How long before Spurs start acting Spursy and flying into tackles unnecessarily and not using any class? Rafael Varane in possession. De Gea clears his lines. Free header for Spurs is, I think that's Dyer. No, it's not. It's Ben Davies. Bruno. Deluded. Oh, Anthony just ripped someone. And he puts it down the channel. Oh, ref, that's a yellow, surely. He never got nowhere near the ball. IDs, you know, slanderous Scott McTominay got to respect the Scottish Dons. He's cool, man, but this isn't he's meaty. He's not no Kieran Tierney. Shout out to yourself, my dude, mate. Shout in the circle. Spurs do play awful football. I mean, as long as you win, which they're not doing, it's calm, but this is meaty, man. Anthony's come off for Man United now, people. He's coming on. 15 minutes left. Raw McTominay. So who's going out wide? Is it a fake sort of 10 roll with Bruno? I don't know. Either way, all over the top. Romero has made a meal of that. Dyer will get him out of it, will he? Dyer's made a meal of it. Bruno Fernandes knocks it into the channel for Scott McTominay. McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Deluded. Why would you go back? You could have banged it. Gilberto Carlos. Jadon Sancho. Back to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. Fred. Casemiro. Back to Fred. Brazil to Brazil. Back to Luke Shaw. No panic from Man United. They've got 2 goals in their hands on 3 points. Fred. Luke Shaw. I don't know what Casemiro tried there, but it's a friend for United. That didn't bang, but yeah. Rashford definitely needs to start fresh. He should go abroad. Or he just needs to hire a striking coach, man. Shout Ian Wright. Well, ask Ferguson, man. There must be a former Man United striker that can work with you or good finish. But you got flipping Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, you know Cristiano Ronaldo's getting in there at 6, not leaving until 6 p.m. Go do what he needs to do. Who better to learn heading from? Like I said, you've had Zlatan. You've been there when there's been Di Maria, Zlatan. Oh my God, my fingers caught. Cavani, that was so stupid. That was like Spurs is defending. That, do you know when you make such a stupid decision, people? Fruit punch all over my clothes now. That was so stupid. Why did you do that, DG? Why did you do that? Now you're disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself, man. Why did I do that? That was not smart at all, man. Nonetheless, Spurs in possession. Ronaldo would be a good coach someday. I mean, if I'm him, I don't want to do no coaching, man. Just get your private island and chill off. United have had 28 attempts and 10 on target. Spurs have had 8 attempts and only 2 on target. Sums up everything. Shout out American Gooner for gifting out 5 community subs. Appreciative. Harry Kane taps it. Son could get something. No, he can't because he runs into Luke Shaw. Lisandro Martinez will clear his lines. Rashford tired, but he was not trying to run after that one. Team comes first. Collective comes first. 3 points come first, but one has to wonder what's going on, man. Boy. Oliver Skip coming on. Oh, Don, come on, man. That's the white flag. That's the white flag. That means Conte thinks they're losing the midfield battle. Who's that for? Bentancur or Højbjerg? Probably Basuma, innit? Basuma start did not bang. I wouldn't take off Bentancur. Romero doesn't bang. Rashford, run. Fed. Dip. I skill him, Rashford, man. Oi, yo, Meady, man. You're trying, though. McTominay. I really want you to win, Rashford, you know. But this is Meady, man. Basuma is Meady, blood. Oh, fair enough. 4 subs. Man's pressing the panic alarm. Davis is right. He's on bans. He's bringing on Davis, Sanchez, Sessegnon, and Oliver Skip. Smell that? Smell that shit signings. Shit plays. Arsenal's women won 5-1. Meady subs. Basuma looking meaty. Basuma looking crusty. Looking funny in the lights, but this is why if I was Conte, I would say this is why Dons don't play. Because one thing all fans, including myself at Arsenal and everything's guilty of, why sign this player, why are he playing, why ain't he playing? And sometimes this could be very much why. Tottenham ball over the top, Son allow it, man. Trust it is about time they got pumped and don't paper over the cracks without results. Do you know what Spurs do? They do the Unai Emery thing. Remember when Unai Emery went on the crazy run where we was winning games, but it was all booked. We're turning around the second half against Cardiff and that's what they're on. But because they're not judged under the same premise of certain clubs, is what is Rashford, that's a ball. Come on, Bruno. Oh, Lloris got ripped. Hey, past the pad settings. Is offside buster? Is it offside? The way Bruno's great defending by the linesman. Because Spurs have been split open. Where their left back is and their left side is centre back, I don't know. Surely that's onside. Come on, VAR, man. Lloris sat on his ass. I mean, the way Bruno's reacted, you know, he's been a bit joyous. Pardon me, so he's probably knows he's offside. Come on, VAR, check that. It's cool, man. Pardon me. Yep, there you have it. Basuma off. Man got K-Rolls for what reason? Meady. Basuma Meady. Eric Dyer, Meady. Come on, take off some. We got agendas to run, man. Davison Sanchez. I know you want to give away a penalty. So happy to see this, man. It warms my heart, people. Don't understand. Where you been, man? Bloody hell, you still kick ball. Bloody hell, Lucas Moura. You almost set up, son, to be fair with you. Sure. Oh, McTominay almost got killed there. Bruno Fernandes, that's a ball. Ref, red card. Come on. Send off Sanchez, man. Rashford looked like that. That's going to hurt. Get out, Rashford, though, man. Ten Hag, you might as well take him off, man. Rashford's thinking out of the place. That's a ball from the Spurs, lad. Sessegnon done one near. Who's this? You was meant to be the next stop at Fulham. Sure is a see you next Tuesday. The ball's gone out, man. Just booted it for no reason. I love it. Yeah, to be fair, ref, that's a yellow for Davison. Got nowhere near that ball with Rashford. The hell happened there? Hey, Rashford, don't let Romero help you up, man. Make the ref come, make the people come and help you, man. Pathetic from Spurs. Where? Crazy, man. 7 minutes left of this ordeal, man. Love the agenda commentary, DG. You got to, man. Killed it, bro. That has no place in football. I'm not doing anything different to what Gary Neville does. Yeah, West Ham lost to Liverpool and missed a penalty. Spurs need goals. They're bringing on defenders. Bro, Conte's waving the white flag, bro. He knows the game's done. Thing with Spurs, like every team, but Spurs, it needs to go too much ways. If they need to chase a goal, It's kind of peak for them because the defensive unit, they're clearly missing Kulusevski, but they can't always talk about the players that are missing. I mean, for all that Conte spirit and being the biggest and baddest in the big games, what? Conte ain't come out on. It's not where he starts, where he finished. But right now, he ain't come out on top in any of the top games. Arsenal dealt with him. United are dealing with them. You know, Chelsea could have finished their dinner, didn't finish their dinner. And they celebrated at Stamford Bridge like they won the league. Not that I care about celebration, please. I'm just happy on top of that Spurs are losing because I could hear the commentary on my TV slightly, just enough so I could hear some of it, just based on what Sky Sports were talking. And they were like, they were making out that Spurs were playing very well and Hugo's doing a mazza, which Hugo was doing a mazza, but it's not true. That Jed Spence kid was brought to warm the bench. Trust. How much minutes has he got? But he might not even be ready. Like Middlesbrough to playing for a top 6 club is a big jump, even Spuds. Lucas Moura, everything Spurs have tried in that sense just has not banged. Lucas Moura down though. Come on, mate. Did Ericsson get warmed up there, mate? Come on, man. Conte giving me Southgate vibes. Spurs are like a defensive-based team now. They can't defend. Thank you on behalf of all the Gooners for keeping North London red. Yeah, that. Hugo Lloris goes long. Watch 7 episodes of Ozark. DG very safe. Slow burn us. Trust me. Persist. Trust the process. Arteta thing. It gets better. I was thinking it. You're probably thinking nothing's going on. There's some lake. The guy's nerdy. It gets. Trust the process, man. I just trust. Just persist. If you can watch Breaking, I don't even know if you watch Breaking Bad, but if you can persist with Breaking Bad, Ozark's a piece of cake. I was so close to giving up. So close to giving up on Breaking Bad. Bluetooth headsets could be a thing. Listen, just persist. I don't know what episode it turns lit, but it does get better. Elanga and Ericsson coming on. Jaden off. Can't lie, I ain't seen Elanga for time. Ericsson on as well. It is the Ericsson derby. Yeah, the scoreline does represent the run of play because Tottenham haven't offered anything. Doherty in the first half had an effort that whistled wide. And that's about it. Casemiro off. I believe I haven't watched Better Call Saul, you know. It looks rubbed. Just like that. What's that Game of Thrones spin-off thing? I ain't watched that either. Like, it might be rubbed. Sometimes you have to let things die, man. Boy. Sandro Martinez pocketing Utes, mate. So what, Kane's been battered up by Saliba now and Lissandro. Wait, Oliver Skip, you still ain't see? They don't rate you. You just come on, you're coming up with Spencer and that. You man are done, man. I just clocked Skip, you got shagged. When all the other subs came on, you didn't come on. I just clocked you got zanged. Conte told you sit back down. Ericsson plays it behind Bruno. Needy done. DG, what do you think? If we beat City in Jan, we are in for a good title. Shout love from Ireland. Shout the Irish. You never know, man, but I can't believe it until I see it, man. If we're in May and saying these same things, then yeah, by all means, but let's just confirm top 4 first. Have you watched Stranger Things? Nah, the latest thing I'm watching, I keep forgetting the name of it. What's it called, man? Skip's coming on these shit Spurs youngsters, but Bentacle, who? Skip Spencer's coming. Perisic, who? They were gassing that Perisic signing. Spence, who? Gassing him because he beat Arsenal's under 7s and that. You're rubbish, man. But anyways, Where were we? What's it called on Netflix? I keep watching it, man. I watch it all the time. I've been bagging it out. I don't even know the name. That sounds good, isn't it? Good way of selling a show to you lot. Netflix show. The hell is it called? Sorry, people. Not too 88th minute. The hell is this thing called, man? The Sandman. That's it. That's it now. That's it now. That's it now. The Sandman. That looks decent. I thought it was gonna be rubbed. I actually enjoy it. I'm gonna bang it out today. After this. All week, O'Hara talking about no one giving Spurs respect and everyone's just raving about Arsenal. But he's the nobody talks about Spurs could have some defending to do now. Who speaks about more than Arsenal than Jamie O'Hara? Honestly, who speaks about Arsenal more than Jamie O'Hara and all them dons at Talksport? Whether it's Arsenal are going to crumble, Arsenal are doing well, Arsenal this, Arteta that. You go through, I guarantee I've never done it, but if you go on Talksport right now, go through all their engagement and cut up clips on Twitter, you're going to see United a lot as well, but you're going to see Arsenal. Even the other day, Jamie, I was saying, I can't lie, they're the real deal and all of this nonsense. Or him arguing with Laura Woods. Let him talk, man. Empty barrels make the most noise, as they say, and he proves that and time again, really. Meaty stuff. Absolutely meaty. Come end of the season, I would be happy enough if Arsenal finish in the Champions League spots. I miss those Champions League nights. It's been too long. Cundy as well. Do you know what? Sometimes Jason Cundy, I don't like him. I must admit, the Spurs fan that I called, whenever I'm in his car, he's got Talksport on, unfortunately. Cundy sometimes says sensible things, and I get the vibe from Jason Cundy. When you cut the silliness, he can be somewhat serious a bit, but he's still a twat. O'Hara's just a full-time twat, just a full-time idiot. Full-time idiot. And the wickedest thing is these guys, they don't always half believe. They half believe what they're saying, man. They just troll because they know engagements. Watch Last Kingdom, seen that with the Vikings and that. Mayor of Kingston is a good one to watch. Watch Jungle on Amazon Prime. That made no sense. Varane. Cundy does it for Bance O'Hara's just a hater, man, because he got released. That's why. But Arsenal will never be as bad as a grown man trying to fight little kids in Sunday League and a semi-pro and all of that. Son, Skip. I thought this Son was back because he beat Brighton. Spence. To be fair, it's good for Spence. He's a Man United fan, as they said. This guy's tech. You're shit, man. Yo, Meady. Spence Meady, man. Who's this? You a footballer or what, mate? Cut your hair. It looks unprofessional. That's how they sound, didn't it? Look like you should be in GB. Look like one of Chief Keef's friends. You're rubbish, man. You got less tech than Wan-Bissaka. Get this guy out of here, mate. Get Spence out of here. You know it's done. Like, you know Conte don't care about this anymore when he's bigging on Spence. Every opportunity says the club signing, the club. Spence ain't nothing personal, bro. Man's bringing on Skip, a right back and a centre back. If Arteta did that, if Ten Hag did that, if Tuchel did that, they get slaughtered for that. But I guess it's Conte. Agendas after agenda. 77 likes, people keep running it up. Fred, he's offside, Rashford, surely. Miles offside. Rashford, you're almost 25, man. Hold your run. Look up when you shoot. Look up when you pass. You do the first stage of making the run very well. Apart from that, because you're offside. You could be a real player, Rashford, man, but you need to pattern up now, man. Attack. Valverde just continuing to score. Spence, this guy's horrible, man. Come on, Peter, appreciate that. It's a catch-22. Get into playing, losing, or playing in the second tier comp. We have more chance of winning. I hear that. Kane can't get past Lisandro Martinez. Let him foul you, Lisandro. Let him foul you. You're always giving away a corner slightly. He's battled well today. Lisandro's held it up today. He's a warrior still. Corner from... You know what? Kane, if you score, that's lit because you're in my FPL team. So if you feel like scoring, I don't mind. Darren Bent, he hates Spurs. Son, poor corner. Who got their head on that? Sessignon. It's because you dyed your hair blonde, mate. And that's it. Spurs, 0. Man United, 2 people. Man United have deserved their win. The only thing they did better in the second half was bloody scoring goals. It's been one-way traffic for Man United, in my opinion. Yeah, Doherty had a shot that whistled wide, but it's all been Man United. Man United deserve to win. They've had more shots. They've had more corners. They've had more possession. They've made more passes. They've lived in Spurs' half. Spurs have struggled to get anything in an attacking third going, struggled to really get out of their final third. You know, it's kicking it long. Any other manager brings on a defensive mid, and at 2-0 down, defensive mids and you know, Buki other defensive positions, and that a centre back and a defensive mid and a wing back, there's question marks. Yes, he doesn't have Kulusevski or Richarlison. Spurs never set out to win. The only time they looked like they were trying, of course, there's 100% bias with them. I'm an Arsenal fan for bloody sake, but you know there's truth. Don't shoot the messenger. Shoot, you know, listen to the message, innit? It's been terrible. It's been absolutely terrible. The Spurs only somewhat tried to play when they were 2 goals down. They had 2 attempts on target. You can't go to Old Trafford and be that timid. Fair enough, though. United had 8 corners, 28 attempts on target, 10 shots. It's almost in many ways what growing up you was accustomed to seeing with Man United in terms of stats. Good 3 points. 0 to hero stuff for Fred. Hated against Newcastle, adored today, but it's a collective effort. Everybody played well. Another big result without Cristiano. And for United putting together results. Ten Hag's done quite well against the top 6. Obviously got dealt with against City, beat us, beat Liverpool, and beat Spurs. Nice for Fred and Bruno, a bit of a redemption. Mora's killing me. Mora busting hella jokes and that with Ten Hag. He's trying to get that move. Conte hype. People always looking at stuff, man. Boy. Boy, shout United for winning that, man. Spurs, Chester United fans are in the mud. But, boy, big 3 points for Man United. And what does that mean for the table, people? All I know is it means we need to beat Southampton. But, in fact, fixtures first. Why? This ain't the Premier League website. This is Google, man. Fred killing me, does not want to come off that Old Trafford pitch. But with that, take that down, man. Oh, come on, man. This little kid should be at school. You begging for shirts on a Thursday evening. By all means, if you're there, ask for the shirt, but forget all this sign stuff, man. The game's too beggy. To be honest, it's probably, at this point, it's probably people's parents telling kids to do that, and they're probably putting that on eBay. I don't blame them. Times are hard. Living costs are madness. So get how you live. Do what you got to do in this thing, innit? But still, nonetheless, results, what the hell is it saying? In terms of results, Southampton beat Bournemouth 1-0. Brentford and Chelsea drew. Liverpool beat West Ham 1-0. Newcastle won 1-0 against Everton. Obviously, Manchester United just beat Spurs 2-0. Conte, the genius in big games, is having issues. I'm enjoying the trolling. I'm not going to cap people. Of course you are. So, yeah, in terms of the table, what does that mean now? Oh, raw. Arsenal are top, 27 points. City are second on 23. Spurs remain third on 23 points. United are up to 5th on 19. Chelsea are probably a bit peed off. They drop points now. That makes it. This is why the Prem must be fixed, you know. It must be fixed. Because, again, Chelsea are playing United on Saturday, innit? We're doing a watch-along for that same way. It's got to be fixed, man. It's a bit like it won't surprise me if Arsenal keep playing well until we get close into the City game. See what I mean about the big football at times? It's a bit like WWE, you know. It's a bit like WWE, people. And actually, so yeah, man, it's been a good day for football, ain't it? Really. What else have we got? Tomorrow's Europa League, people, but I won't be doing a watch along for that. No, it's not Europa League. It's just Arsenal, where Arsenal are concerned. But nonetheless, people, man. Shout X, man. But yeah, Spurs fans and chill and that today, man. DG Shameless shouting out United. Bro, forget United. They're still the ops, but Spurs, United, they're both pagans. I don't care. Like, how support anyone that plays against Spurs. I wish they could both lose. I allow it, man. I was supporting you lot for 90 minutes in the Champions League final. And then we put you lot in Riz the other day, man. It ain't nothing personal, just business, baby. But yeah, people, hella other content to come. Don't forget, we go live at 11:30 to more specifically speak on Arsenal. Man United, Chelsea, watch along this Saturday, people. That makes that interesting because that kind of impacts third and fourth. And this is why you can't draw too many conclusions about the table, really and truly. There's nothing in it with it. 10, 11 games played. Did I hear no watch along tomorrow? Nah, no watch along tomorrow. I'll reveal in due course. It's for good reason, innit? I'll be back at 10 p.m. UK time, though. I don't know, man. I don't beef Spurs. I can't beef Spurs. We took your best player and won the league and brought him back to your ground. We won the league there twice. What? Because you finished ahead of us 6 years. And there's still 20 plus on that. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man. It is what it is, people. On that note, though, you lot stay blessed. Take care. I'm going to get out of here and leave you lot alone, people. So yeah, man. Man United 2, Spurs 1-0. It's been a good day.
There's always just that active red man defending. I think it's like